It's like, okay, how many people live here? Well, there's me, 1, my mom, 2, my dad, 3, died. You wasted my time a little bit there.
Oh no. I think we're good now.
Oh, God.
Okay. So, last we left off, we had finished day 3 of training with Othamir. At the camp, we now have Eowyn the cat, who is in hiding to avoid any grand doing away with of Zoom. You each spent some well, you didn't always fight yourselves, but you fought the shadow versions of your party, taking them down with some wild gravity shenanigans. And at the end of the day, we find ourselves here, everybody having leveled up at that point. We have not yet rested, so it is still that night before. Even if you have logistically rested, that's fine. This is the day or the night before you're going into the sun. So what kind of things would you say to one another and prep? What would you be doing?
We're on the barracks right now, right?
Yeah, I'd assume.
Okay.
Unless you're out roaming, you know.
I'm gonna go to Othamir's hut.
Okay. There's not even a door on his hut, so you can just walk right in if you want. Do you announce yourself in any way?
I go, Grandpa. Kind of mockingly, but and just enough to where it's not too mocking.
You hear an audible sigh, and he says, "Yes, come in, Kin."
I have a question about the sword.
What can I answer for you?
What was the reason that it was so highly sought after by the Drow?
Well, the Drow have a long-standing curse upon them. One that may be able to be broken by a curse-breaking sword. However, unfortunately, they failed to realize after Mr. Blackhand got it the first time, its curse-breaking properties had already been used. They're not, call it the high elf in me, but I don't think of them as incredibly intelligent.
I roll my eyes at the blatant sense. I go, Okay. Do you have any other like fun stories about our family? Since I have none.
Well, I could share one of my escapades, or maybe one of the few I have of your mother, if that's more interesting to you.
Does she do well in these, or does she fail miserably and then have to go back?
There's a little bit of both. It just depends on what you're after, I suppose.
Let's give me one of yours.
Oh, great. Oh. Okay, well, there was a time, yes, between my time serving here in the military and my time returning then to come back and be its guardian, where I was able to have a life of my own, you know, your mother and her, all that. But the grandest time, came when a goddess beyond this realm contacted me. The only name that she gave me was the Beautiful One.
Okay.
We had a bit of a spat as she was trying to force out one of the courts of her people who seemed to think beauty could be human-made, mortal-made. But I was able to show her just exactly how beautiful mortals can be. I'll spare you the details, but
I have an
we
idea.
make quite a few trinkets, and we make quite a few fine elves. But if you ever do run into her, do tell her I said hi.
Do you... Was there anything noticeable about the beautiful one?
Well, I couldn't look directly at her.
Okay.
But well, tell me this, Black, do you know the source of magic in our world?
No.
I'll give you a hint. It has to do with this very conversation.
Oh.
It is beauty itself. Not whether or not something is beautiful makes it magically powerful, but the existence of beauty, and the more of it there is, the more magic there is in the world. Her being here in my presence, it felt like I was more powerful than I've ever been.
So, would there be, if that's the logic of that, would that mean that every war that's ever scarred this land has made less magic until everything is healed?
In a matter of speaking, and that often comes in cycles. When wars happen, there are often long periods of disaster and calamity afterwards where nothing can be healed. We were so fortunate this time 100 years ago that we all came together under one magical lord, the sun. As much as we may or may not like him, he does amass quite a lot of beauty onto the world.
What did the beautiful one have any powers that you realize what they were?
Oh, well, the beautiful one certainly had magical abilities of her own, but
What was the main?
well, she could create plant life, could create beauty in the world. The icicles looking beautiful, the snow that she would conjure, just anything that you would think, this is beautiful. She made it. Or she could. Anyway, it's a story for another time, really. We've got more pressing matters now.
Okay. Well, forgive my ignorance of magic. I was never taught of anything
No,
besides what I did myself.
Quite honestly, sometimes I wish I hadn't myself.
It's a blessing and a
Naivete
curse.
is a blessing.
Well,
Black, I must tell you that tomorrow after this ritual, I won't be here when you all return. So I want to impart some knowledge onto my kin before you all leave. Nothing matters. That's the base of it. But truly, there will be 1,000 more Othamirs and 1,000 more people just like Black, and they'll all have this exact conversation, time and time again. So what does it matter all really? But in the end, it's important to remember, because nothing matters, you need to make every moment the most joyous that you can and live your life the best you can. I hope that means something to you eventually.
it was an honor. It's truly sad that I didn't get to meet you sooner.
I agree, young one. Now get some rest. You've got a long day ahead of you.
I leave.
Anybody else on this night here have anything they want to say to each other?
How are we going to bring Eowyn with us to this ritual if she's a cat?
So you dropped concentration to yesterday,
Indeed.
so she's not a
Fisherman.
cat.
So she's just hanging out in the berries.
Eowyn, do you have any suggestions on how we get you safely to this ritual without being seen by Othamir?
I mean, invisibility, but if what you guys have told me about Othamir is true, it seems like he can kind of see right through that.
What about the water bottle? Canteen.
Oh, I don't think I can do that thing Callum does.
Okay.
No, but I could, and you could be me.
We could also make.
I-
How big is this canteen, Kellen? Can I
Ding.
look at it real quick? DM, could a rat fit inside of this?
I don't think you could put any sizable rat through the top of that thing.
Rat could fit in a backpack though.
I could fit in a pocket.
Right.
Eowyn, would you be okay being a rat for the ritual part of this ritual?
I'm not picky about being transformed. I've never dabbled into druidicy, so becoming animals is fun.
You would love to be a rat then. Thank you. I'm gonna go to bed now.
Okay, then.
And if I'm dead in the morning,
Thank God.
just maybe leave me dead. Just maybe leave me dead.
Is there anywhere in this space that I could potentially have a private conversation with Callum?
If we're both rats in the canteen,
No.
I mean, you could
I message
you could
him
wa-
anywhere.
Or step outside, I don't know.
Yeah, you could step outside, take a walk.
Okay.
Aside, how about
Callum, could I have a moment?
You mean can we have a moment?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, that's what that. Yes.
I love dates, right?
Eowyn, as she's transforming into a rat, gives you a super side eye look.
Now you're a rat, and I walk outside.
Callum, I'm mixed on opinions with you bringing Eowyn here, but how did she get here?
I did a backflip onto a horse, and then we rode here.
Where did you come from?
Oh, Soul City, the school.
So that's where you left to after leaving the letter.
Yeah. By the way, I have reacquired my fucking necklaces that I left.
I would have made a deal about that.
Yeah, I left because I had a nightmare, and some of those have come true in bad ways. And she got fucking kidnapped by fire, which is where we're going. And because I was in a different place, I couldn't do anything.
What now?
So I had this nightmare where she got kidnapped by fire. And he's kind of sweating now at this point, and he's I don't know. Basically, I just had this vision or something come to me with fire elementals, and it said if I didn't protect Eowyn, she would die. And I don't want to think of that lightly in this situation. Also, she's stupid strong. I thought it would be fine. I forgot about the Thuum thing.
So let me get this straight. You, at the precipice of all of this, received a dream to go look for one specific person that was dear to you. You left the entire group, found that person, at the first place you looked, and they're now here in our war camp.
You forgot the backflip onto the horse. But yes.
Callum, there's magic to get into dreams. How? How do you know that? I'm gonna storm back into the room.
Callum, who thinks he's really bad at dates, is like just fucking staring at the moon like, why, God? And I guess he'll follow you if he thinks that's appropriate based on what you do.
Where do I clock where the rat is?
Probably with Genera.
Genera, drop the concentration.
It takes, it takes
Drop the concentration.
But it's really hard to kind of cast a spell because it's not just like fireball or something,
Turn head. Glare.
I would like to have entered.
She'll said.
I'm going to
and drop concentration.
I'd like
she drops it. Drop it.
Yeah, but I want to prep. I want to have like lightning sparking in my hand, prepping a lightning bolt.
Step the
I'm
fuck
going
out
to
of the way.
react to that.
Callum, no longer on a date, is about to fight somebody.
Doom's in bed.
I'm not there.
Hammer is drawn.
Armera would. I would say that she would be like poised, not really knowing who to go for, but ready to go if we need to.
I would assume this is happening as I'm talking to Othamir. So
I would hope so. Maybe that's just me out of character.
And so the concentration is now dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Eowyn stands back up in the middle of the room slowly. She sees Azrael. Azrael, buddy, are we good here?
Why are you here?
Callum brought me here.
But why are you here? That's why Callum's here. You happen to be with him. Why are you here?
Hey, why is Genera here? Why is
I don't
anybody
think I
here?
understand the question.
I walk further into the room.
Callum, what happened in Soul City with you two?
We got dinner and then came back because she was gonna die from the fire. I told you.
Would I know enough about Eowyn? Have I been around Eowyn enough? And Foster, this is your discretion. Do I know enough about Eowyn to make a perception check? Specifically about any physical changes, differences that I notice, or maybe even something as small as posture?
I think you could do insight.
Okay. Not very good.
fuck.
Guys.
Yeah, go ahead, Trey.
Go.
I was just gonna say, like, with at 11, even like with not a great roll at 11, there's no like physical differences you can see that would indicate that this is not Eowyn.
Yeah.
As Genera, I would like to cast Dispel Magic onto Eowyn, if I could.
Sure. As you cast Dispel Magic on her, the only difference that you see is that some of her hair at the very bottom that was looking super healthy becomes split ends.
Oh.
And she's like, okay, so I don't have the best, like, hair regimen. My bad. Does that make me a criminal?
I'll take a deep breath, stowing my hand. No, but we can't take too many chances. Seemed a little convenient that Callum got a dream of you while he was here, and then found you in the first place he looked, and you end up here with us. Just didn't
can see where
quite
you're
sit
coming
right.
from. I take no offense to the lightning hand. It's a good caution, quite honestly, and I'm glad someone in your group is willing to take it. So, fair enough.
Apologies.
As for why I'm here to help however I can. I know what's going on here. I'm gonna put an end to it.
Callum, I apologize.
I
Can-
mean, yeah.
As Janera, I would like to roll for insight on what Awen said, just to see
Make
if I could.
for sure.
Okay. But it's okay.
With a 15, pretty good roll. You're pretty darn tootin'. She's telling the truth.
Darn tootin'.
Pretty darn tootin'.
Armera and Janera will both stand down.
I think at this point I want to come in and go, "Hey guys, you want to hear something cool?"
Nope.
Not really.
And then to see all this go, "What the fuck happened?"
I'm just gonna dismissively kind of shrink
Astra was
down a little
being
bit.
careful. That's all that happened.
I mean,
No need to make anything of it.
okay.
Now, can you make me a rat again? Because it was kind of comfy being in your hands like that.
What?
Just like being,
You said it. That's
all
fine.
right. No, listen, I'm
gonna go to bed.
a tall woman, so like most people can't like fully spoon. Anyway.
Like I told Azriel,
I'm gonna
it's
cast silence over this conversation.
I would like to grab a nearby empty cup and hold it and say, translation.
For the audio only listeners, this is going to be fucking confusing.
I'm gonna message Darian at this point and be like, "Hey, what's up, man?"
Seeing this and almost getting annoyed myself, I'm going to drop silence.
Yes,
Oh,
like-
okay, yeah. Let's just go to sleep.
Yeah,
Sleep,
yeah.
All right.
Excellent,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
I will go to bed.
I will also go to bed. This was like a good time for me to admit that I didn't realize until playing Baldur's Gate 3 and the effect when you get silenced in that game that the term actually came from not being able to speak. I just thought that spell silence was its own thing. And now I'm like, wow, I'm a dummy.
That's fair. I think the reason you can't cast spells when you're silenced is because they require verbal.
Right.
Can cast nonverbal spells.
Yeah. Callum is gonna feel awkward that everybody's going to bed before like the big thing, and that morale's kind of weird. So he's gonna just like stand around and watch everybody go to bed, I guess.
Armera will ignorantly say goodnight to everyone. Just go down the line. Good night, Balak. Good night, Aelin. Good night, Darian. Good night, Callum. Good night, Ezreal.
Okay.
Good
night, Thum. And then she'll like
Thum's
turn over
already
with a
snoring
hug
over here.
and go to bed.
Instantly out.
Yeah.
Amazing.
This, if I may, before we jump into the next day,
Please do. Yeah.
I don't really know like what to say necessarily, but I do want Thum to like say a prayer to Kalum, before going to sleep. Kind of just
What would you want like the gist of it to be?
vowing to save her, no matter what.
Are you silently doing this or out loud? Because
Quietly.
okay,
Whispered breath.
can I
Yeah.
clock that?
What?
If it's out loud.
I'm behind
What is
closed
your-
He went to
doors.
bed and you wouldn't be there, so
Okay.
no. Okay, he's already asleep at this point.
Yeah. Okay.
Could I?
You can try.
The
I'm gonna say
disappointment.
because he's whispering, it's going to be a DC 20% check.
Wow.
Fair enough.
Unclocked. Okay. Anything else tonight before this next day starts?
Could I try clocking it again?
No.
Before I go to sleep, I want to ask Arya a question because I haven't asked her this.
Sure.
I turned to her and I go, "Do you have anything that you can do to help if I am in a dire strait?"
Well, I can. If you really want me to push everything, I can sort of expel a lot of energy all at once and make a very bright light, and then I'm gone for a little bit, but I'll come back. I promise. It's just makes me weak, so gotta.
Noted. I don't know if I ever want to use that, but noted.
I'm with you if you do. So just let me know.
All right. And I'm just gonna cuddle up with my sword and go to sleep. Or
That
trance,
sounds dangerous.
to be honest. I'm gonna
Very
trance.
I would like to add a little 2-second caveat before I go to bed. Zoom went to bed before me. I want to take 2 potions of dark vision out of my backpack. I'm gonna go to wherever he's asleep. I'm gonna put them in his backpack because I've been carrying them around for a long time. I'm like, I don't fucking need these, and now I just don't even want to talk to him about it because I keep forgetting to talk to him about it. And then when he needs them, I'm gonna tell him that they're.
I love it.
Callum, buddy,
What?
were you waiting for something?
Oh yeah, I wanted to do a lot of things. So if it's in
Oh,
character,
that
go
was
for it.
in character. Sorry.
Oh yeah. So like, I just kind of feel like tomorrow's a big day or something, guys. And I didn't know. Well, some of us were sleeping, but I didn't know if we wanted to, like talk about. We're fucking damn it. I don't know. I'm out of motivation. I'm afraid a little bit. To be honest. I'm gonna take out my empty canteen and go over the top of it and be like, gods, no gods, I don't know anymore. I'm glad we're together, I guess. If anybody else still is. Good night.
Can anybody speak to animals here?
Innately, I don't think.
Absolutely not me.
Unless they know thieves can't know.
Unless the rat speaks, thieves can't.
What is the animal?
A rat?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if it's a minotaur, then I could speak it. But...
Such an ass.
What? Why do you know Minotaur?
Norm
not?
the Minotaur.
Who's
I
asking?
wanna-
For the
I'd like
day
to
it
play that.
comes in use.
Exactly.
Oh shit. Okay.
Get some
yeah.
rest, buddy. There will be time in the morning.
Wait, she's not a rat yet.
Yeah, she's not a rat
She
yet.
got- I could have
I-
sworn she got turned back into a rat.
My
Oh.
my whole thing was it's very draining on me to cast another spell. So I need to sleep so that I can
I
cast a
see.
spell in good conscience. So I was gonna cast it when I woke up.
Gotcha. Well, if she's not a rat, in that case, she would. Who's still awake then?
Gennaro will sit up for sure.
I'm still awake.
I mean, I can hear things in a trance, can't I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or you can end your trance if you want. You got plenty of time, but
Okay, I do that.
Eowyn looks between everybody and it's just like, yeah, I think Callum's making a fair point. How's everybody really feeling about this? I mean, we're about to go into Soul's domain. Is everybody ready for this?
Fucking no.
I don't feel one way or the other about it. I'll
Nobody's
be
prepared
honest,
for
at
this.
point, feels more like a necessity.
I wasn't ready for any of this shit. I've just been rolling with the flow since the get-go. This is a Tuesday.
I suppose you guys have been through a lot. Well, one way or the other, whether we come out of this thing alive or not, you will all be remembered. At very least, it's got to count for something.
To something.
To something.
To something.
To something.
All right, go to bed, you goons.
Armera will turn over just for a second and say, "Look, we did shit in training so that we can kill it tomorrow. We don't really have an option to not fuck it up, so let's not fuck it up. Go team, whatever, something." And she'll
I'm
turn over
so
and fall back asleep.
motivated.
Just goes back to bed.
Okay, guys, I love you. Good night. Top bunk.
Morning comes about. The birds chirping, the hawks screeching really loud in the area.
Assholes.
Yeah,
Fucking
just the
bitches.
worst.
Eowyn will be transformed as soon as the group is up with polymorph.
Don't die.
As this all comes around, there's a knock on the door.
She's a fucking rat.
Yeah, she's a rat. She's already a rat before the knock at the door.
Okay.
Very good.
I'm holding a
Um,
rat in my pocket.
Come in.
Othamir opens the door. Are we all ready?
Let's get it.
As will ever be.
What are we doing?
Then there is one last decision to be made. Azrael, I will not be here when you come back. And so I need to enforce this now. Alaria cannot leave this place. Not in the state that she's in. You either bring her back, or we bury her now.
Venera will give the bag to Azrael.
Well, I suppose a decision must be made. Team, think we have time for a funeral?
I see no
I'll
reason
arrange
why
it.
not.
Othamir steps back outside.
The twins will offer a hand on the shoulder of Azrael, both sides at the same time, and then nod their heads and step away.
My head would be kind of looking down, kind of buried, hiding my face.
You'd see us.
I suppose I'll carry the bag out. Look for Othamir.
You see Othamir standing near a ring of weapons sticking out of the ground as they were when you came in. But this one ring has one particular empty spot. As you approach, he turns and says, "These ones were special to me. They were my platoon. Great men and women, and it's difficult every time I come here. Your mother is one of the best, and should be buried along the best of them." He, you see a spell light up on his hand. He says some magic words and he molds earth to create a grave away from that spot. Alaria was everything good in the world. She was a loving mother and the best friend that a man could ask for. We didn't deserve her, and so the world took her from us too quickly. May she rest in peace. He reaches up and brushes away his eye. Do you have anything you'd like to say before we lay her to rest?
Actually, if it's all the same to you, I think I got it from here.
Very well. He relieves himself from the area, walks back towards the barracks.
Do you want us to stay, buddy?
Could I have him?
Absolutely.
Then we'll walk
Same.
away.
Twins are walking away as well.
I'm gonna prestidigitation a very light rain cloud as Callum walks away.
$200. And I fail. Sorry, Mom. I will telekinesis down into the grave. And then, if we have time, I'll actually physically shovel dirt. And I assume there's maybe a gravestone. Is that what Othamir created?
Othamir would plan to lay his weapon as her gravestone.
I'd probably kneel at the head of the grave and illusory reality a single dose. But if I could flavor text it as the one illusion that never ends. I don't know if we could call it like a bullshit concentration spell. And it's
No,
always kind of there.
But the love and pain boosting every bit of your magic. You create a rose from nothing to represent your love for her.
Having said my piece, I'd return to.
Well then, with that business taken care of, if we can call it that, we've grander, more dangerous business to attend to. Now, if I remember your stories correctly, your plan to enter the sun will have to do with the gods at your side. It may be time to call them here. Anyone have any way of contacting them?
Could I get a glass of water?
Yeah, the twins will look to Darian.
I'm
in
gonna
this situation.
sit down, put my hammer down, just try to contact guy.
Your vision goes dark, wispy as always. Darian, I take it you found the portal then?
We have. We are in front of it, and we are ready to go when you're Aquarius. You and Aquarius are there to help us.
I can get there very quickly. Would you mind? Yeah, I'm telling him. Yes.
Who are you
Would
talking
somebody
to?
mind digging a pond?
Oh, is it Aquarius?
Yes, it's
Ah.
great.
I hate
Yeah.
speakerphone.
I'll get my guys on it.
Much appreciated. Your vision returns to normal. Seconds later, you hear a little rumbling of the earth, and Gaia's true form appears to you. Outside of his vision realm, it erupts from the earth, and reaches about 200 feet into the sky before the rocks form back into what appear to be humanoid-shaped limbs. He kneels down to all of you. I didn't think this through. Hold on. Disassembles a little bit, and essentially is the same shape, but just roughly a little bit larger than a normal human would be. Very well. Where is this portal you spoke of?
That was awesome, says Armera.
Like the
Looking
kid
up.
in the Incredibles driveway.
Yes, exactly.
That was totally wicked.
Can we see the portal? Is it a thing that's like there, or
Well, not from the surface. You can't. Othamir is going to take you down to it, but
gotcha? We need a pond.
Okay.
Anybody
We
else
need a-
can mold earth, or is that just all going to be on me then?
I mean, you could definitely do it the fastest.
I mean, I can, but I would need. Fine. You see him, like 4 mold earths later, has made this pond. Can anybody create water, or is that one on me too?
Asriel's just kind of kicking dirt.
I know one of us can make water. I don't remember how, but I know we've done it.
Hold please.
Yontar could, I think.
Yontar definitely could.
Doom.
Doesn't Doom have
Doom.
the infinite?
I don't
Oh, he does
anymore.
have a decanter.
What happened
Like,
to it?
I left it with Rel.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep.
I didn't remember that. Fine then. I've got it.
I can move it around a little bit.
And you see just like gallons of water pouring from absent space, filling this area.
And then it just like wiggles a little bit.
As you move water.
I'm shaping
Shaping
it back
it.
to myself and then back into the thing to act like I'm also helping.
If you could do that, why did you even ask?
Well, because it's tiring, okay? And I'm an old man.
Sorry, Dad.
Spell slots, bro.
What do you mean?
You only have
It's-
so many spell slots.
I don't know what that is. Spell slots. What are you talking about?
Oh no, I'm not a
Very well.
mage.
Then moments after this fills up, bubbles in the water and splashes up as much water as exists there, except for a little bit to keep a base, becomes Aquarius's form, looking just like Brooke as she did before, as she doesn't necessarily like to take her true form.
What's up, Brooke?
Hey, Callum. All right. Can you actually? I'm gonna need you to put me in your bottle. I think. If we're
Oh, well, is there a rat in it? No, that's in my pocket. Dangling a rat bite. Sorry. I'm gonna have 2 bitches in my pocket.
Oh my god. Doom is like red in the face. So hard right now.
And
This
then
is-
here you go.
Oh, is that food for your cat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, grand. All right.
Deception
so
check.
Aquarius,
Why didn't we use
gets
the
into
same
water
animal?
bottle. Aquarius gets into the water bottle. It is like genie style coming out of it to remain outside. Othamir then gestures to all of you. It's time we head to the portal then. Yes. He
Do it.
reaches his hand out to the side and his staff comes flying from his hut into his hand. He takes a few steps to his left, kicks the dirt a little bit, and then hits his staff directly downwards. And a door slides open from the top, revealing stairs leading downward once again. Very well then. Off into the forbidden portal room, shall we go? And he starts walking down into it.
How big are these stairs?
Ooh, define big. How, like,
Dragon size.
a dragon could not fit down these stairs, no.
This is bullshit.
I think, like, a Goliath is going to have a hard time, actually. Like, he's going to have to duck his head a little bit.
Speaking of Goliath, Doom would like to be first here, walking down.
Jesus
Great.
Christ. There will be an audible just.
Doom does hit his
above
head
the
and says,
wings.
ow. And then keeps walking.
De Niro will actually pretty eagerly follow Thum.
I think these stairs would be carved out like Minecraft stairs when they're poorly done. So, like, you have to duck every single time you go under these.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, Gennaro is next, you said?
Yeah, Gennaro and Armera, but Gennaro would be in the lead.
Are both of them coming?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. Are both we did that once.
One of
last
them
time.
will have to remain outside the portal if you want to have the full power of either of your characters.
Damn it.
Before
Okay.
Othar gets too far, I'd like to holler at him. That's all. I'll wait. Till
Fuck,
Sure.
fuck.
Theo's
Well,
good and ready.
He'd
Do-
probably be like halfway down the steps, so if you want to holler at him before going down, you gotta holler now.
I just don't.
You can go first. I need to do the costs.
Othamir, do you know polymorph?
Well, I've used polymorph. I'm not exactly ready to use it at any given moment, but why do you ask?
I want to take my buddy, my dragon.
You'd like to take your dragon into the sun?
Yeah, I mean, it just firepower sounds nice.
Well, yeah.
Firepower is counterproductive.
Very well. Call him here.
I'll whistle, like 2 fingers in the mouth.
You you see Eldragon fly over the top of these walls and get immediately struck by lightning.
He was inside. What do you mean?
Okay, fine. He was gonna be fine anyway. It was just for a meme, but he flies
Those were
over
like
to you.
death lasers the first time. You can't act like I'm not allowed to be surprised.
Well, it would be the combination of the death laser and the falling out of the sky that would do it, but yeah, he flies over to you. And Othamir looks up and says, "Well, actually, now that he's actually here, I am not prepared to cast polymorph, as I said before. So, unless you guys want to sleep another day, I could probably get it ready."
We're not doing that.
Fuck. I guess we're not taking my fucking dragon.
Made of bone and all that would probably not do too well in the sun anyhow. But you, anyway, at that point, continue down the stairs.
Before I go anywhere towards the stairs, I'm gonna turn back to Othamir's hut, rip a page out of one of my journals that I have, write something on the paper, and then leave it on his chair, and then come to the stairs.
Work. As you all get to the bottom of these stairs,
I've made my decision, by the way.
what was the decision?
I would like for there to be a little cutscene where the sisters do like a sick, Joe, like a crazy handshake, and as they finish up, our Mara steps out and does like a, and then she'll be the one that I'm choosing.
Great. As you get down there, there is a large, made brick by brick with stone circle. It's probably 20 feet across. And it is raised up about a foot. Like each brick is about a foot tall. So there's like this pit there. At the edge of one of these is an altar with the symbol of the sun. Othamir goes over to this altar, places his hands on either side. This is it now. If anyone has any second thoughts, now is the time to turn back.
Callum puts up his hood and gets enveloped in smoke, and
Yes.
using prestidigitation, the symbol of the sun glows in a circle. Then the sun sets. Then the Morningwood Warriors tree grows in the circle instead.
Yeah.
Dagger!
Film is hyped.
Armero will go. If we had second thoughts, that imply the existence of a first one. Let's do this. And then she's like too hyped up. She's like bouncing around like prepared like boxers do, maybe TIE fighters.
Doom's feeling it, man. Doom's feeling her energy.
Let's do this. I'm so ready, guys.
And behind Armera, there are 7 crushed monster cans on the floor.
Aquarius looks to all of you and says, "Now listen. What I can do for you is envelop you in my magic. It will protect you from fire for as long as it's there, but it won't last long at that strength. You have a few minutes at most. Get in there, hurt him enough to get Kalum off of him, and get out."
Mage armor.
You cannot, as much as I want to kill him, you can't do that. Terra needs soul to survive. So just hurt him, rough him up if you can, and get out. Understood?
Understood.
Do it.
I'd like to cast Intellect Fortress on myself.
Great. As you all step up near the circle, Gaia raises a dome of stone over the top, just outside of where you're all standing. If he tries to come through this portal while it's open, he's not getting very far. Not so long as I'm here, but I won't be able to hold him for long if he does. Is everybody ready?
We'll ever be.
I'll pull my hood up.
Othamir. Oh, go ahead.
maybe out loud to the group, but maybe also just metagaming. Do you think it's worth turning a rat, a Callum, and a god invisible, or is the sun gonna know? What does the group think? Foster, I don't want to hear shit from you.
I think the sun would know.
I think it's the most sentient being on this plane of existence.
Okay, yeah,
No
but what if the
problem.
sun's in its eyes?
I think it wouldn't hurt to try.
I bet you the sun's in its eyes, actually.
I
While this is being discussed, I'm going to summon a water elemental.
Amazing.
is it hot?
Let me get you the water elemental stat sheet. Unless you're using your spell.
The spell, which the spell provides.
Then you can go ahead and do that.
Cool.
Yeah,
'Cause those gems have a more particular stat sheet.
we're
Gotcha.
invisible.
Word. Okay. Othimir puts his hands on the side, and you see him release something within himself.
Gas.
The portal ignites with flame, and it is ready. Who's going in first?
I step forward.
Then we'll also push ahead.
I'm close behind.
Noticing
Going.
that there's a bit of a race going on, Armera will like, yeah, and then run through.
Yeah. How wide is the portal? How much are we shouldering through, all trying to be the first to go
So
through the portal?
the portal is horizontal, but you can like jump into it.
Hell yeah.
Amazing. Everybody
Oh,
through them?
shit.
Dramatically.
How sentient are
Dramatically.
elementals? Can they hold conversations?
No.
What
They
up,
can
B?
speak. But they're not very intelligent creatures.
They're sentient, but not very intelligent.
Then forget I said anything. I'm through the portal.
Great. The elemental is going in after you then?
Yep. Yeah.
As soon as that elemental goes through the portal, it vaporizes.
Seriously.
I knew that was gonna happen.
As this is
Wow.
not godly magic water, that's water going into the sun. Instantly vaporizes.
Is
You
there
all
like
are in here? It's almost a little hard to hear. It's like as if you're under an inch of water at all times. But you can still see out of it, and you can hear relatively well. What you see in here is a massive throne room. You see a straight line up the middle. On either side, there are little alcoves and giant pillars every few meters, holding up what would be the top of the sun that seems to almost go out of your vision. In the middle of these walkways, you see petrified elves, all holding what would be archaic weaponry at this time, something like 1,000 years old. You see some statues on the left and right that seem to be larger trophies of souls, petrified. But almost an entire army is centered in the middle. But there's only one way to go, and that's forward. As you, unless anybody has anything they'd like to say here, I'm going to just progress
Is
us
there
forward.
any way for me to stealth?
You can try to stealth.
Especially with the cloak that I have on.
Is that obscurement?
I blend in with the terrain surrounding me.
So good. It's so good.
Yeah, I guess the terrain is the sun. So yeah, I get roll me stealth.
All right.
I will say, somebody said that he was the most perceptive thing in the universe. That's also true. So
Okay.
And
It still give me something.
yeah,
27.
The stealth.
that's pretty good.
He rolled a 13. God damn.
He got a 31 on
Ah,
perception.
damn.
Scary.
Polak is not invisible inside of the sun. Is his one weakness.
My one weakness. No,
The
light.
center
But
of the sun.
Callum is, and it doesn't matter.
Thum's gonna start jogging forward
I will follow.
to the best of his ability. Yeah, Thum's
Can I?
he got some wisdom a little bit from his adventures. He's not gonna go sprint like a dummy, but
Is there? Can I?
I'm glad.
Can I use my passive perception to see specifically what these rocks of petrified people are technically specifically doing, or are they just fighting? Like they're fighting something.
All the weapon, like long range weapons, trained on the
Okay.
front of the throne room.
Okay.
Melee
So-
fighters charging
Cool.
forward.
Okay.
Yes, Evan.
I would like to cast Divine Sense.
Yes.
Great. Which one is that again? That's
I can anything affected by the Hollow spell, or know the location of any celestial, fiend, or
Any
undead within
friend.
60 feet.
He might not actually be within 60 feet. Doesn't matter though, because what I'm going to describe to you next will tell you where he is.
I see him. I see him though.
What you see at the end of this throne room as you get within range of the fire sort of spreading away is a throne that sits about 150 feet tall. And on the throne is Sol himself in his true form. He's not standing now, but with your best estimation, he would be about 300 feet tall if he did. He looks to all of you, and in a voice very different than you've ever heard before. Welcome. I have been expecting you. You have come to save your precious Calum, no? What a lovely distraction she has been. You see, sort of unveiling underneath a bit of fire is just the shape of a feminine figure, seemingly enveloped in flame. She was an easy one to catch off guard. But I have no secrets to keep from you, just as before I am a god, you are mere mortals, what have I to fear? Let me see here. Does anybody want to say anything to him?
How far away are we from him?
You're probably about 80 feet away.
I would like to slowly move forward.
oh yeah, Thum doesn't stop. He doesn't stop at the sound of his voice at all, and he's just looking for Calum.
Stepped on.
Yeah,
for
oh, you
80d6.
see what is her shape. But could you roll me either religion or an arcana check, please?
Me?
Yes.
Religion or Arcana? 11.
And this was religion.
Yeah.
Roll it to me with advantage because it's the god that you've worshipped your whole life.
Ooh, another roll.
Whoops. 16?
I'll take a 16. With a 16, you are able to recognize that this space is not her. She is not physically here. But this does represent the spell that he is using to keep her mind. He looks to all of you and says, "You have the protection of my sister. Wise. I would kill you all here and now if you didn't. But no matter. I merely need to keep you here for a few minutes of our time as your earth speeds by and Kalina finally takes Mortifer's power. Why don't we watch it through her eyes while you all feebly try to stop me?"
Thum's gonna push over one of his trophies.
Strength check.
Great. Give me a strength check.
12.
No.
Well, you could push one of the small L ones in the middle.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, I mean, as you do so, it falls over and it crumbles. You know,
I wanna-
Go ahead.
I'll wait for. I'm hoping this like ticks off Soul. I guess.
Soul looks down at that and is just like, those were just mortal people. Trying in vain as you did to stop me many years ago.
Can I Arcana check the flame?
Sure thing.
The seeming prison?
Yeah, with a 23, this is a divine sort of concentration spell. Enough damage to him will break his concentration. But he says, after let us watch it through her eyes, you know, Colleen and I have known about your little hideout for quite some time. And I've said many times we should attack it, but as much as her heart is stone, as much as she hates mortal life, she always had one flaw. She believed in sanctuary, a safe place to return to, maybe some drivel that Cedric put into her brain. That is until one of you burned down her sanctuary with her children in it after being graciously invited in. Would you believe she was almost having second thoughts? No more of that now. A large scrying portal opens up just behind where this Kalum-shaped flame is. You see Kalina, just her hand from her eyes, turning invisible and walking into the cave where the bushes are hiding it. She gets most of the way through the camp before you see Gish ahead of you. Gish suddenly stands straight up as if she senses something evil and looks right at Kalina. Kalina, knowing that she has been made, goes all out. You see a shimmery barrier appear before her, and then a blast towards Gish. You see Gish's head reel back, catatonic for a moment, before blood pours out of her eyes and she falls over. You see a wisp of white mist fill her vision for just a moment before she finds herself in front of the prison, Juxtus waiting to fight her. They trade blows back and forth, parrying flurries of blows. Juxtus finds a weak spot. He slashes her right through her side. But in that moment, he lets his guard down, and Kalina finds her blade under his, straight up through his chin, and out the top of his head.
Armera, what do we do?
A little bit of a celebration. She pulls the sword out and continues into the prison. Inside, she sees Arjan, Giselle,
Armera, what do we do?
and Rog. Arjan charges forward, sword held high. Before he can even bring the first strike down, he is beheaded. by
I need
one
you to give
swift
me a little
strike.
inspiration here, buddy, okay?
I'd like to attempt to cast Disintegrate on Soul.
By all means.
And while I'm doing this, I'll say to Thum, wrong sister, pal. And I need Soul to make me a dex saving throw.
Sure.
How dexterous the 300-foot tall god.
I
He's-
don't know.
he's-
I
would
thought you
assume
both
quite a
were-
bit.
His stats are nuts.
I thought you both were
No.
bards.
Armor is a
28.
sorcerer.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Are you a level
Oh.
15 sorcerer?
13 sorcerer, 2 warlock.
Yes.
Ah, see, I thought that too was in bard. My bad.
They both have
Um,
warlock.
Yes. Well, that's not good.
Does he take half damage from that?
No, I think it's just
Disintegration's all or nothing.
Yeah, if you pass, then you pass, and if you don't, then you're yeah.
I believe disintegration is described as green smoke.
Yes.
Yes. Out of the finger, and bounces off of him, which actually leads into what exactly I had written next. Jazeris jumps off the walls, leaping towards her. She reaches out a single finger. 3 green tendrils of smoke toward him, and he is disintegrated, leaving only Rog in the room.
Foster, is my egg still icy?
Yeah,
I want to cast Winter's Howl
great.
at the sun.
You guys are
Um,
trying to skip the cutscene. I don't like it.
He's
I'm
killing
gonna
our
finish
friends.
this real quick, and then you absolutely can do whatever you want, if that's okay.
Okay.
It's not going to change anything. This is Kalina, not the sun. So, as Rog charges forward, screaming, he sidesteps and places a hand on the back of his head. Well, you're just not bright enough to have any bad intentions, are you? The purest kind of heart. She points into the cell. Kill. Oh no. With Rog's mere strength, he rips open the cell door. And with one held high axe, executes Mortifer. A ball of light rises from him, into her. You see in this moment heat blazing from inside of her as if she's burning alive from the inside. You see her veins bulging and she screams out in pain. In that moment, you see 2 arrows shoot through her. One through her shoulder and one through her stomach. She turns around for a brief moment to see Athena and Brea in the doorway. She quickly puts her hands to the floor, creating a teleportation circle. You see a bright light, and suddenly she is in a forest. She kicks the dirt to get her rid of the sigil. But she reaches down, holds up her hand covered in blood. Her vision blurs and darkens, and then it blacks out. Soul looks to all of you. Seems I'll have some healing to do. Now then. Seems we came here for a reason, yes. Let's get it over with and get you out of my domain.
Can I make a check to recognize where she came out of that
I
portal
was
at?
just about to ask the same thing.
If you want to make me a survival check.
And
I can do that.
We can all do it, right?
Yeah, anybody who wants.
I'm not even gonna attempt a survival.
Oh.
Well, actually, I might attempt to
I
survival.
rolled a 12.
That's a stealth. Ignore that. Or don't. I actually have a lower modifier on stealth than I do survival. That would be an 18 if it was a survival. The 16 count?
I think you gotta roll me survival.
Oh, fucking A. Suck my dick, bitch!
There it is. There it is.
With an 18, you recognize this place as alongside the road that you took back here when you came out of hell the first time. This is in the human lands.
I know where this spot is. Or do I know the locale?
You know the locale. You don't know the exact pinpoint spot, but
What?
Because I kind of want to leave here and just go fucking kill her.
Tell the group.
Don't do that alone.
I get the feeling that Soul might know True Resurrection. So I don't know how that'll operate. Not that any of us know that. Yeah, anyway. Guys, I think I recognize that road. It's where I came out of my portal the first time.
Fast can we get there?
Well, I suppose we could leave now, but that seems like we would be abandoning the only plan we have to save Calum.
Then we save Calum, and I would like to try and cast telekinesis on whatever I can grab in regard to Calum.
Sure.
I'm-
Again, though, this is not really physically Calum. This is a representation of her as a spell.
Fuck. Okay.
Can Soul see Arya? Is he? He's perceptive, but he can't see.
He's very perceptive.
that-
But no, I don't think he can see the undead.
All right. I'm going to whisper to Arya and go, get as close as you can. Try and make contact.
Calum or to Soul?
Caleb.
Very well. She floats in towards where Calum's at. She puts her body within that same space. Oh God. She floats back. There may be another way to save her, but it will be maybe as hard a fight as this one. It's either break his concentration or fight through the entire army of Arakokra.
Oh, fuck. I said that out loud. Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck, what?
We gotta stop him now. Or all hell's gonna break loose on.
Who has
Not
the
even here.
handcuffs?
Yeah, we should have talked about that.
I think Black has a pair for sure. Darian, I think, had a pair,
I would
and
like
then there was
to
a third. So who between the rest of you would like to have a pair?
I thought didn't one of the twins.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd probably be Armera, or Janera, but at this point,
I
Can we
imagine
run-
they sort of share an inventory when necessary. So
that's what I was getting at.
Ender
Yeah,
chest.
and Armera also has one.
Okay, cool.
Guys, I might be able to do something here, but it might piss him off.
I was thinking about doing that exact same thing. You hear
Let's
from
do it
nowhere.
then.
I'm going to. I'm going to kneel down a little bit, put both hands on the ground. And as I do, in one little snap, did you have something?
yes, how close are you getting before you do this? Let me say, before you do this at all, how close is everyone going to be to Soul/Calum before this starts?
89.9 feet.
At least 60. Ideally just 60, but at least 60.
I can be anywhere. I suppose I would say 100
Okay,
ish.
works for me. Our martial boys?
See, I feel like I would have stayed with the casters, but I feel like that puts me at a distinct disadvantage.
I'll move up to 80, but I don't want to get any closer. To be honest with you, man.
I'm gonna be straight with you, boy.
I would
20 feet.
probably 20.
Yeah.
I would probably split the difference between Armera and Thu, somewhere in the middle there.
I love auras. I love them leaving. I like
so
that.
Do you
is
wanna
it
come over
20,
here?
60-ish
Fucking
feet?
no.
Sure.
Black, how close are you?
I'm gonna be behind Armera, but by not a lot.
I'm
Okay.
60 feet away.
70.
Okay, Zach, if you would finish your thingy there.
Sure. As both hands hit the ground, you see a moment of some intense concentration, and almost like a light switch is flipped. The entire room is now empty. His seat is no longer a full seat. As the entire, well, I can't, shit, sorry. Let me rephrase that. Because I have to keep the general shape. We'll say the entire room opens up, and it's all just kind of. I guess, is there any difficult, like, were there stairs or anything? I didn't think this through.
There are pillars every few feet on either side of the path, with the alcoves to the outside. But
so keeping the pillars as like trees or something like that. That's not a smart decision either. Jesus Christ, this is tough. How do you make battle maps? We'll keep the pillars. The floor is going to even out so that it's all kind of on an even playing field. The chair, we'll say, turns into I don't know. I kind of imagine like a slanted slab. I can't completely erase the chair, but I can alter the chair's physical appearance.
A gamer chair.
And in doing all of this, I'd like to use my illusory reality.
incredible. I love it.
Yep.
That was totally wicked.
What did you say the throne turned into again?
Just a slanted slab that would be really hard to sit on. I don't know. It's up to you to determine.
A minor inconvenience.
Well, I'd be curious. Like, I'm thinking like something that he might slide off of, to be honest with you. But whether he does or he doesn't, that's not up to
He
me.
doesn't slide to the ground necessarily, but he does have to catch himself and stand. And as he does so, you lose sight of his head. It is so high through the flames, you can no longer quite see him.
By the way, the range on that's 1 mile.
Wow.
So I feel like it'll be anything that we can see.
It's like the whole
It's just
sun.
kind of- yeah.
It's got to be.
Obviously.
I mean, it's only like this big, and we're here at night.
But
Amazing. With that, roll initiative.
oh fuck.
Yeah, I think you muted.
Oh
you.
my god. 28.
Holy
Do we need to have roll 20 open?
So this is where I'm at a disadvantage.
What?
Fuck!
I have the same initiative modifier you do.
And you're level 15.
So? What?
So it's
What
better.
does that have to do with it?
He's 2 levels under us.
I understand that, but I don't know what that has to do with initiative.
Yeah, it does. I don't think it does.
Have you changed your dexterity score?
No.
No.
Some people might.
Would you?
Fucking yes.
Yeah, Stoom got a nat 20.
That's great. Kill him.
Zumba's gotten a lot more 20s since he's been rolling physically.
I didn't.
It's
He
true.
didn't physically. It was D&D being.
Oh, you just have a -1.
Yeah.
Still an ad 20.
It is still in that 20.
So Doom goes first.
Double action.
Or
Okay.
maybe
Zoom
Soul
will
goes
double
first.
dash to get away 100 feet.
I have 50
We've come so
movement speed.
far. We can't run now. At that point, what was the point of coming?
I can't find my shit, so I'm gonna use.
Just to witness the world ending.
I know the spell is on somebody.
No, we could have done that on the ground.
Mm.
Stoom's gonna die anyway.
Thum is gonna go first for sure, though.
Oh.
Doom dies.
Seppuku.
That wouldn't be the first time he's done that.
You're not wrong.
Does Awen come out at any point?
I would assume that initiative.
Do you want to say anything to her to give her the word?
Hey, You have free will. Just reminding you. Go get him, Tiger. Rat,
somebody
you
will
little
have to
rat.
drop concentration on her.
It is not me. I was not casting invisibility.
You were casting
You
rat.
are casting polymorph.
I thought she was invisible. Is she
She's
an
a
invisible
rat. Yes.
She's an invisible rat.
Well,
Twitch as
Janera-
fuck right now.
Janera was using polymorph, not Armera.
If we're in
It
a
would be
different
shame
dimension.
if the twins could psychically talk to one another, wouldn't it?
Hey sis.
Cut that shit
Yeah,
out.
what's up?
Hey, now's a good time. We're in the fucking shit creek. We need you to drop that spell right now, please.
Oh, yeah, word, okay.
Thank you.
When suddenly springs forward, I'll roll her initiative here.
My pocket just rips open.
Gotta get her. I haven't updated her stat sheet in quite some time.
She
but I
knows
will
power
just-
word kill son. It's hyphenated.
Okay, we'll use that. Okay, Doom, you're up first.
Do we have a battle map?
No, we don't. Here's actually,
Ugh.
I'll tell you this up front, and maybe it's easier said than done. You need to do a total of 320 damage in one rotation to break this man's concentration.
One rotation?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Does it
You guys just want
reset?
to go ahead and leave now?
Does it reset every rotation?
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna. Have you done like any calculations to set this number, or did you just pick a number? Because I feel like we're gonna die.
I have seen what the average rolls of some of your shit can be. I've seen what the higher rolls of some of them can be. It would have been it's supposed to be a little bit of a challenge. So
Fair enough.
Do
Fair
I
enough.
actually get double action?
yep, you do get double action on that 20 initiative.
All right, I'll run up and slice at him.
Great. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Don't use the winter thing that your special axe has.
Yeah. See what?
Hit
What's
I
it.
don't think
ginormous monster's AC?
we're about to find out.
I'm about to be bonking him on the toe. It shouldn't be hard to hit.
It's hard to make him know that you hit.
I got a 13.
That is
unfortunately it does not hit.
All right, I will try again. 18,
Why
Does
are you
not hit.
adding two?
because I get to.
From what?
But that's built into your axe. It's
It
not.
is.
You don't add it additionally after the roll.
It says +2 to hit, according
Yes,
to
it
Foster's
is.
description of the item.
Yes, it is. But you built it off of an axe that has innately +2 to hit, and D&D Beyond calculates for that. My hammer has +3 to hit. I have +11, not +14.
How do you know this?
That's how the game works.
It's because I know the answer. I don't know how to answer that.
It's +1 to hit, and then Foster's description of the weapon is +2 to hit. So is
So
that
you
just?
should have, if you didn't add it to it manually, like
I didn't.
Which
You can
I
do
guess,
that.
Yeah, you can add to, but yeah, you can just add that on there.
So it'll
which
do
would
it
make
for
it way
you.
easier.
Or
Okay,
I can just
well,
add too fast.
Great. 27 hits.
How that? Wow.
I think I got a 25, but
Well, are you adding to or are you not adding to?
So, fuck.
all right. How do I do it?
We'll do it later.
You have to change the item manually.
So just
Or
add
replace it.
2 for now. Just add 2 fast.
We're gonna
for
add
now.
2 for now. We'll do it after the session. So 27 definitely hits.
Definitely hits or like hits.
Might
27 hits.
Hmm.
Okay, so don't hit the guy directly.
Great. For 14, and are we doing a single divine smite? Level
That's
1
passive.
divine smite.
Passive.
Oh, okay, passive. Cool.
passive, which I also have now.
Weird flex, but
Energy.
okay.
Are you wanting to add a divine smite beyond? it?
Yeah.
Because again, you do have to hit a very high threshold.
Yep. I will level 4 Divine Smite.
Woo!
Oh, baby. Oh, we're really committing to this first rotation. We're gonna use all our shit and not be able to do any damage.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to do stuff online again for you guys, so I need to find Divine Smite.
You have to manually roll Divine Smite. There's not a button. For 4d8, you just need to table roll 5d8.
Okay.
I think it's 6. It's 2d8 plus 1 per level.
Yeah, and he was level 4, so 5.
Yeah, so 6. 6 total d8. 2d8 plus 1 per level at 4th level is 6.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, no, okay, but it's no, it's not plus 1 per level. It's plus 1.
Let him take the higher damage.
Look, I'm a little bit of a rule guy, but
The DM,
I think you're right, but fucking, we're just giving.
I'll take an extra d8 of damage on all my
Yes,
Divine Smites if you want me to. I
do it.
guess.
Do it. It's time. Let him suffer.
Plus 29.
Sick.
Plus 4 cold damage. So
Amazing.
53 damage.
53 damage from a single hit from Finn.
Okay, never mind. We got this. We're good.
Let's see. Who's up next in our?
I
think
get to attack
28.
again.
Oh, yeah.
I get to attack again.
What do you mean you get to attack again? You've attacked 3 times.
He
He
gets
has
so
double
I get
action,
one more.
brother.
Double action.
2 attacks
Double
per
action?
action, double action because nat 20.
Oh, my. Oh
Yeah.
right. Fucking yeah. You're right.
We all know how to play this game a little bit. Together, we'll hold this shit
I missed
together.
this time. I missed
That
the
one does
next
miss.
attack.
But do you have any bonus actions or anything you would like to do?
No.
Do you have anything you want to say?
Nah.
To Soul.
No.
Great. You guys are dynamic combaters. I love it. Up next, I think, is Black. You had like a 28. There's no way. Yeah, Black's next.
I have Shadow Prowl on my side. I'm gonna let loose.
Fantastic.
shot.
And you are attacking from stealth, so this is a sneak attack.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait. He rolled higher than you.
I was
No, you're
gonna
not.
say no.
If you would like to try to stealth first, though, you can do that again.
Okay,
Hey,
I'm
since
gonna-
I'm
I'm
invisible,
I guess
You
I'm
don't
gonna
have
do that.
sneak attack.
but advantage if they can't see you.
I rolled a 20.
Right.
The
You
dirty
get a
20.
plus 10 if you're invisible, I think.
To stealth?
Yeah.
Or, what are you invisible?
No, but I am.
No, but you are. Okay. What did you roll? I'm sorry.
What's happening?
What was
Sorry.
your stealth roll?
I rolled a 20. He's gonna
Great.
beat it out.
He's
Well,
gonna
he has
what?
I'll just tell you, he had a 14 to perception.
That's an interesting way to end this fight.
Should it's black?
He rolled a 3 on the die, so he rolled a 17 perception.
You're invisible.
Therefore, you are invisible.
Do I have to re-roll to hit
What did you roll to hit?
a 22?
Hits.
Okay.
Hits.
Hits.
Cool. Oh fuck. Hold on. I gotta see what was it. Oh, it was a 15. Never mind. Let's roll this bitch. Oh wow.
Oof.
Wait. What? Oh fuck. Jesus Christ. Okay. And then here's sneak attack.
There's the big damage. There you go.
Oh!
Hey, let's go, baby.
What is that again?
That's 27 plus 6, 33.
33.
Plus, I believe Thum had 51.
53.
53.
50,000.
Okay.
Great. Anything else on your turn?
I'm still technically hiding, right? He'll have to relook or something like that.
I think you would have to hide again at the end of your turn to do that, but because
Okay.
you hit at the beginning, you don't have that.
All right, I'm gonna do that, I guess. Here's the stealth check.
Well, you hid once already this turn. I don't think you can hide.
Okay, never mind.
Because you hit at the beginning to get your sneak attack.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to break anything that might happen.
Any bonus actions? Any movement? Any saying anything? Nothing like that.
Movement? I wish I had a map, but I would try and find a pillar and get as close to it or behind it as I can.
Sure. So you're trying to get to the closest pillar to him?
I want to actively get to. Are the alcoves connected? Like if you followed them down?
They're just individual cubbies.
Okay. I'm gonna get to the closest pillar from me, with the goal of getting to one of the alcoves, and then kind of just start doing the bouncing
Gotcha. Okay.
from alcove to alcove.
Yeah, you get about 80 feet away from him before the first alcove, and you can duck in there.
All right.
Okay. Up next is Soul. I'm just gonna roll this from Callum's because I know he has it, and I forgot to finalize
Spoiler?
this thing, so I guess
Spoiler?
I save it. Where's this at? Actually, no, I can't do it from
Mage hand.
One moment.
Rolling mage hand.
I wouldn't mind rolling mage hand. Please roll mage hand.
Hold on, I'm just gonna add it to another level 20 real quick.
Well, you fucking spoiled it already.
And there's spells.
Staying alive. Damn.
Depending on what he chooses to do,
Oh,
perhaps
God.
not.
You know what? This one's better because you're all immune to fire damage right now. This would be a much better thing. So let's see. This is going to be centered right on where Darian is. So this is going to be able to hit Thum for sure. And with that radius, should be able to hit Armera as well, and anyone who is standing right next to her.
Note, he did not say it would be able to hit me. He just said it was centered on me, which means I am not taking damage or whatever the fuck this is.
I need a Constitution saving throw from at least all three of you, and if
Yes.
anyone else
good
wants to
at
be
this.
honest about being within that range.
I am as far away as I can.
Foster,
Did I move out of that range?
I think you did, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Will this make me frightened or charmed?
No,
Is it
Is it a
poison?
20-foot?
no, it is not.
Is it a 20-foot radius?
No.
No.
No, it was gonna be a 17. Please.
26.
Damn.
Okay, and
Constitution
you
AF.
got the one from Thum. Perfect.
11.
I just clicked away from this shit because I'm a stupid person.
You fool.
It's a requirement to be in this club.
There it is.
It was actually Goodberry.
Okay.
He is force feeding us 8d6 worth of good berries.
Casting the spell Bad Berry that makes you very hungry.
Okay. Thum takes 43 radiant damage and is blinded.
Oh.
You other two take 21 radiant damage and are not blinded.
Jesus.
Thank God Doom is already gone.
The spell
Right.
Sunburst comes down into the room and explodes in a giant radiant area.
How much damage did you say it took, Foster?
Oh, fucking I think it was
43.
43. Yeah.
I'm gonna use Stone's Endurance as a reaction.
Amazing. So you take half that damage as well?
It's 1d12 plus 2.
Okay. Go ahead and give me that rickety roll. Also, where's your beautiful face?
AFK.
Buddy, don't forget about your spell that you can make a caster take damage based off of damaging your friends.
I know.
Well, we're
So I
trying to
take
do-
36 damage instead.
Okay. Is Stone's Endurance a reaction?
Yes.
Ah, shit.
Do you want to use that reaction instead of your other reaction? I know I'm actually DMing a little bit, but
No one's within 30 feet of me, I don't think.
I would be.
I think Darian would be within 30 feet.
Really?
Revoke me, brother.
To get hit by the same thing.
Does it have to be a physical attack, or is it a spell that you can rebuke? Because I think Hellish Rebuke has to be a physical attack.
Rebuke the violent immediately after an attacker within 30 feet deals damage with an attack against a creature other than you. You can use your action to force the attacker to make a wisdom saving throw. On failure, the attacker takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt, or half damage on success.
Fuck.
It did say an attack.
Attack doesn't necessarily mean a physical attack. It just means something that has to be attack rolled. But
Attack action.
this one didn't.
Oh,
Oh, because it's a
a save
saving
spell.
throw. That sucks.
Okay, so I will use Stone's Endurance then.
Makes sense.
Sorry,
to
I'm making things more complicated. Trying to play
Oh,
Baldur's
good.
Gate over here.
After Soul, let's see. We've got all this shit up here. We have a bunch of low ass rolls, but I think Darian is next.
Oh, good golly. Okay. Well, I'm going to. Is his foot like within my range?
Well, Thum is at him. You're about 30 feet away from him, so you need to move forward. But
Right. Yeah, but like, sorry, I meant within my like walking range.
yeah.
Well, then I would like to try to get to his foot. If I could get on top of it, I would. 'Cause it's
Sure.
what I do. And then I would like to do the 1-2 with my hammer.
All right, go ahead and give me a roll to hit, if you would be so kind.
24 on the first one,
Hits.
and I'm gonna add 10 to that with my channel divinity.
Why? Oh, so the second one.
This is the
fucking
second one.
why?
34 to hit. No, sorry. Yeah, the second one.
Amazing. Okay, hits.
And then so I would like to roll damage for both of those. And I'm going to level 3 Divine Smite on both of them. Since
Amazing.
we're committing to the first rotation. So we're gonna do max damage 14.
Nice.
24 total, and then okay, so just tell me how many D8 I'm supposed to roll for a level 3 Divine Smite.
Just to keep things consistent, we're gonna call it 5.
5, so I'll roll 10 total.
What the fuck?
Jesus.
That is
Halloween.
45 plus 24 is 69 damage.
Nice.
And then
That
I would
should
like
win.
to.
See, he
Win,
dies.
I would like to bonus action with my shield. And that is a 14 to hit. Not probably.
Does not hit.
And then because like we're committed. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I need to roll 2 improved divine smites to add on to that 69 damage I did because I have improved divine smite
yep,
now.
you get the.
So that is 1.
Nice.
So 71 damage on that.
72. 72.
71.
No, 69
71.
and then 1-1.
Yep, you're right.
And then I'm going to action surge. And
Amazing.
I'm going to attack his foot again. Because this is Dark Souls now. Oh, that sucks, man. 16?
I was
Does not
imagining
hit.
a flame giant
Yeah, that's.
whacking
19?
at the ankle.
Does not hit.
Fucker.
Ooh, fuck.
All right.
Oh,
well,
wait, do you get to smite on every hit?
Yes.
I could bend luck that 19.
Do it.
Do you think 1d4 is enough to make it a hit?
I would
We'll
say
find
so.
out.
I hit. Look, I hit
it.
with a
I hit with,
24.
I hit
If
with the
we're-
22.
If we're metagaming,
Hit with a 22.
D4
Try
should
it.
do it.
Here's what I'll tell you. I'm just gonna be upfront with it. His AC is 22. So you could,
Ooh,
if you got a 3 or a 4 on this D4.
50% chance.
50%
So here,
chance.
is it worth a 50% chance to use my
Yes.
reaction?
For
Yes.
me to add. Yeah, well,
Because you're gonna do more than I could in a reaction. I only have Hellish Rebuke, I think.
He's already taken his turn, and we only have this turn rotation.
So
Yes.
He can't do
do it.
anything for you to react to.
Do it.
Give
I-
me this. I do an extra potentially.
full
18 for the
transparency,
damage.
Callum immediately did it when you didn't. I just wanted to talk through it to try to make you think it was a good idea.
Sure.
Let me make sure it's a D4.
Chuck Norris at the end of Dodgeball. Let them play.
Yes.
All right. Who wants to roll it?
I think you do. I think I add a d4 to your roll.
But
I
do
roll a
you add the
D4?
D4 or does he add the D4?
This is important because it's gonna be whose responsibility it is.
I will give you a d4
All right.
with a 4 on it. It's just 4 4s.
Fucker. I rolled a 2.
Where?
Huh.
I didn't see it.
I didn't.
I'll roll it
Okay.
again. I'll roll it again. No, it's okay.
I think.
I'll roll a.
Did you roll it to self? I think you might have rolled it to self.
Then that doesn't count. That was
So it
practice.
doesn't count. Doesn't count if you rolled it to self. You got to roll it
I don't
to,
know
to
how I
everyone.
rolled it to self.
Okay, it truly wasn't meant to be.
Yeah. He didn't roll it to self. Just
Can
so
you
we're
s-
clear.
I
didn't
thought
see
so.
either one pop up.
He rolled it to everyone.
Look,
I
look,
was
look.
Oh,
Ah,
I
there they
wasn't
are.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but
I thought Foster was
rolled
playing
a
along with it, to
4.
be honest with you.
so did I. I was like, okay.
Does anybody else have anything they can do to help that?
Probably not.
No.
I
Boy,
can't Tides of Chaos someone else.
No, it's a damn shame the bard isn't here right now.
Fuck off.
All
bard
right, well
wouldn't be
that's
able
that
to-
turn then.
Bard wouldn't be able to deal any damage.
Armera is up.
Yeah. She's gonna fucking and cast lightning bolt at this beast.
Great.
Dex
Is that something I need to roll to hit
17.
for? Is that a dexterity save?
It's a dexterity save DC 17 for this amount of damage.
17.
Halved, most likely.
He fails.
Oh, 43 damage, motherfucker. Take it.
He rolled a 3 when he adds an 8. Like,
Let's go. That's another 3.
Wait. Never mind.
so wait, what?
Oh. I will cast Empowered Magic. To reroll, I have a 1 and 2 2s. So subtract 5 from 43.
Okay.
Someone.
Sitting at 48. Sorry, then at 38.
Okay, and then I will roll. Oh, sorry, it's up to 4 dice. So, sorry, it's hard to. I will roll the 1, the 2, and the 2, and then another 3. So take off 8 points in total.
You're gonna re-roll a 3?
Yeah.
Oh, these are 6s, right? Not 4s. Okay. Gotcha. So then we are at 35.
High damage.
What's our total?
Excellent. Add 14.
We are at 49 then. Total
Excellent.
damage. We love to see it.
Good. And then that'll be my turn.
Excellent. We are at a total of 206.
I have a calculator up following.
What was our
along.
mark?
320.
320.
Who's
Neither of our fucking big banging casters have gone. So
You two
I-
are next. You two.
half my biggest shit is fire, dog.
well,
Yeah.
that was a miscalculation on your part, Mister. I'm gonna campaign against the fire god.
Well, I just
What?
cast the lightning bolt at 7th level, so certainly you could too.
It is your turn, Azrael. Here we go.
Surely you could too.
Fucking dick.
Jesus.
That was good.
Just saying.
Yeah. It's the highest chance of success here.
I can tell you my marker if Foster allows it. What made me choose lightning bolt?
That's fine with me.
It's damage regardless.
Yeah. Yes. That is how safe throws work.
Just want to make sure we're all on the same page here.
If I can. Let me make sure that this works the way I think it does. That one does not work that way. So I guess I will cast. lightning bolt.
At
Great. Is
7th
this gonna be
level.
the full 8th level lightning bolt?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Love to see it.
13d6.
What's your spell save DC?
18.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, he has an 8, so he needs a 10 or higher. This is a real 50-50 roll here.
What save is it?
Dex.
That's a dex save.
Oh, okay.
Technically, it's a 45% chance success.
That's a 5 on the die, my friend.
Let's
Oh my
fucking
god, let's go.
I need
God
somebody
damn
somebody juice me up here. Somebody give me some IRL words of motivation as I click this button on my computer.
Fuck this
Press
man in
that
the
button
ass.
up.
Press
Just
that
do
button
it.
and- Press that button and deal a lot
Just
of damage for us. If you don't.
Do it.
Please hit, son.
Time, motherfucker!
54 damage.
Let's go. 260.
I'm sorry. What's our mark again? What are we aiming for?
320.
Oh, and we still have
Me.
Callum.
Callum and Aowen, who's the sorcerer, correct?
Ooh.
All right. Apparently a low level one, but a sorcerer.
Callum is next.
We need
God damn, our
100
NPC
more.
is gonna kill us. No, we need like 50,
You
right?
need 60. 60 total.
Ah, shit. Okay. Is Aowen at least my level?
She is exactly your level.
Guys, what do I do?
Something that deals damage regardless.
Yeah, your biggest thing that's a saving throw that at least half damages.
Fireball.
Hmm.
You want me to do that?
No.
I think that's a bad plan, actually.
Yeah.
Yes. For that much damage. Fuck.
So, God, I wish I would have used this differently. I don't know what to do. Okay. I think we've all been sending it so far, so I think I have to fucking send it. How does saving throws work when you're invisible?
It's still just a saving throw.
How do attack rolls work?
Advantage.
Because if you attack someone who can't see you, that's advantage. If we're being rulebook readers.
Yep. You have advantage.
So, because Eldritch Blast is one attack action,
Mm-hmm.
is that 3d10 plus 5 with advantage?
Yeah.
Or, well, not the damage. The damage can't
Well,
get
each
advantage,
hit
but
would be, yeah. I'm gonna say for the first one, if you twin spell it or whatever.
oh,
quicken
that's
spell,
not what we're doing.
That's gonna be gone. Okay.
Okay. Here's the first one. I'm popping out with Eldritch Blast.
22
Perfectly
hits.
hitting the mark. I scoop beside Eowyn. We're both invisible. And a black inky bolt shoots out and I appear. Here's another one. That's a 29.
That'll hit, baby.
That's 2 with 3.
Oh.
Tied to
Does not
Chaos.
hit. Okay.
Oh.
I can't see that one. 28.
That'll
Let's
hit. That's
go.
3 hits.
Fuck
So, god damn, that was an 18 and a 19. I did not get crit. Okay, so 3 of these. Fuck. 2, 3. So,
Shit.
Good.
35.
25 HP left.
Anything else on your turn? Bonus action.
I only
quicken
need
spell.
I only need 25.
25. Between whatever you have in Aowen.
Ah,
Send it. Send it, brother. Send it.
Send it.
I don't care what. Fucking do it. Send it.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
+5. +5. It's +5 cold damage. Also.
Okay, add that on there.
Fuck, I should have gone for it. Hey Foster, can you roll a d20 for me +8 just for just, you know,
Yeah.
just to see?
That is a 26.
Okay, cool. It wouldn't have mattered.
20 HP left.
20 HP.
20
When it comes down to Eowyn, so I'm going to she's not in the campaign, so here's what I want to roll it to the table, but I don't know how I'm gonna do this, so let's see.
Oh, fuck.
You should just tell us that she defeated Sunbat.
Well, she is going to be casting Whirlwind
Oh.
at 7th level.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
fuck.
So he needs to make a
Foster, is this a half damage on save, or is this a no damage on save spell?
I'm finding out for sure right now.
Remember the rule, Foster.
Half as much on a failed.
Very good. Anything that deals damage.
And he needs to make another dexterity saving throw.
Three.
I convince him to
Sure.
nat 1.
Against her 18 spell save DC, so very much like Eowyn, or like
Ezra.
Azrael.
like Azrael's.
Oh,
Ah,
got
Your
one.
mic is-
Damn it.
your
He got
camera's
one.
on.
that is very
Did you unplug your webcam?
He was gonna show us the roll. Why don't you table roll it?
I'm pulling up the stream to watch it happen.
this character sheet isn't in our campaign. It won't show up.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can just use.
Ah, I'm the DM. Oh crap. Never mind.
You were for a second.
On the stream, it put my camera in your spot.
I'm Darian. I would like to
I am
cast
the captain
Die.
now.
Soul dies. Kalina dies. We win.
Darian becomes the king.
GG.
Okay, so I'm going to roll flat d20 on table roll. That's a good idea, Parker. Table roll the character. If this is a 9 or lower, it will do full damage. 10 or above, it does half.
Out of 50?
Oh.
It's gonna do half.
Half of
What's
what?
the damage though?
Half of a pretty high number. Half of 10d6,
That's a lot of D6.
Okay,
and it has to do 20 damage.
that's not bad. 10d6 max 60 damage, so that's
Hold on.
literally-
I'm gonna look up.
Needs
God,
at least
we're
a 40.
metagaming the shit out of this. This is
Yeah,
the
but
most
this is-
metagaming we've ever done.
Hold
This
on.
is fun though.
We're like just sitting here, like Darian's like on the foot, like okay, so if you carry the 2,
Of 10d6.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I wanna. Let's see.
Okay.
6, 10. The average of 10d6 is supposed to be 35.
Oh.
See?
It's gonna be half of the damage.
Right.
So you need it to
Oh.
be 40 or higher
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
total
Fuck.
damage.
Oh,
believe.
Shit. Come
Believe in
on,
the dream.
Eowyn.
Don't
Let's go,
despair.
Eowyn.
Should I roll
Does
this
it
on
have, like,
table? Should I
quicken
put
spell?
10d6 on table?
Yes.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has to be exactly 40 or more of 60.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to see it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Actually, I gotta go.
Holy shit.
I'm kind of nervous for you guys. Hold on,
I'm
here
so
we go.
nervous.
Like
Holy
we're done
shit.
if it doesn't work.
Yeah!
Let's go.
I feel slighted. It didn't
You
go
beat your
as planned.
bullshit number by 1.
By 1. By 1. Let's go.
You see, in these 6 seconds total, Boom and Darian running to the front, smiting the shit out of this man's feet. Armera and Azrael lightning bolting from the back. Balak coming out of invisibility and shooting a massive bow through this man's face. And you see Callum
Just fucking.
machine gun this man with Eldritch Blast as Eowyn throws a whirlwind through the middle of him, and all of that is just enough to make him stagger for just a moment. And you see this small avatar of Kalum fade away from this existence. He looks down after you. This feeble plight will not last long. Once Kalina is revived, you won't have much time. If you have any hopeless plans to try to stop me, you had better get ready. My father will be here soon. You see large walls of solid plasma rise up from what is now a woodland forest, but otherwise would be his throne area. I think, right, Zach? It was like a woody area, swampy?
I didn't really land on one thing, if I'm being completely honest. Still learning how to use it.
These walls go infinitely high and fill the space, and it just starts moving towards you rapidly.
I will turn and run towards the portal.
I am Bojack dashing as I'm getting the fuck out of there.
Guys, did we do it?
Yes, run!
Oh, I think I might just stay here and take it in.
Zoom picks the direction and runs.
No, not that way!
There's only one direction, so you're going.
I'm blind. I am blind. Zoom is
Oh,
Thuum is running up Soul, and everybody else is fleeing.
Thuum, if you would give me
Don't make him roll.
survival, anybody can try
Please,
to help
yes.
with their voice.
I'm
Darian's
Over
with
here,
him.
moron!
Darian's with him,
straight.
so he can grab his ass if he needs to.
That's also true. If Darian just wants to grab him.
I will literally be dragging him if I have to. If he's
I
I mean,
in
I can
also-
run. I just didn't know
Well,
where I
then-
was going.
You should- This
Darian grabs him as a guide, and you all dip out of here. You make it through the portal, and it immediately fades away.
I want to, on the way out, prestidigitate "get fucked loser" scribbled into the ground, so it stays
love it.
there when we leave.
Fantastic. As you get through the portal, it fades away, and you are left in this pit. And Othamir's body falls from the altar to rest. And that's where we're going to end this week's session, everybody. That was a good one.
Wow.
Go fucking team, guys.
Oh, shit.
It's wizard time, motherfucker!
Hold on, I still haven't actually heard this thing. Dude,
Can we do it again?
yeah. hold on.
Okay.
Please.
It's wizard time, motherfucker!
Fireball! I love it.
It is so good.
Amazing. Well done, everybody. That really came down to the wire.
Fuck.
I fucked up so bad, dude.
What was
did you
your
do?
other option?
My other option was a spell that was tried to use earlier with an 18 spell DC. 10d6 plus 40.
Oh, disintegrate.
Disintegrate's tough.
I was gonna try it.
It's so expensive for a do or do nothing spell.
Well, so I was gonna save it till next time because I would have really loved to get a free fucking hex in there, which is just free damage. You literally can't miss it. I also, if it came down to it, I was gonna take 6 turns on my own and use my time stopwatch, which is a lot of
man.
fucking Eldritch Blasts. It's 36 Eldritch Blasts.
That's a lot of Eldritch Blasts.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck?
Should have done it.
I
Told
was
you all out and you didn't.
I was prepared to, but when someone said 20 damage, I was like, I fucking got that. And you better not give me shit for bringing Eowyn ever again, I swear to God.
I already apologized.
Apologize
It
to
was
this
a good
ass.
thought. I didn't know where that was going, but then I was like, oh, that.
You,
If I would have thought of that, that'd be amazing.
you had me convinced. I almost interrupted you, and I was like, I wish I was here because I would like be freaking the fuck out. Like, holy shit! Like conspiracy theorists right alongside you. You had me convinced before Callum knew what the fuck you were trying to say.
I was convinced. Out of game, like meta, I was convinced it was not Aowen. So
That makes sense. And you know what? Callum's an idiot.
because there are spells like Dream, or like there's one that's called like blue something, but they're all spells where you can basically either enter somebody's dream, cause specific dreams like visions. You can talk to people in their dreams. So it could have been a multitude of things that I'm sure Kalina would have access to.
Kalina can't touch my mind. She a bitch.
Uh,
She would
There's
never.
no saving throw on that, by the way. If you're sleeping and she thinks of you, she's in your dream.
She could never. She a bitch. That wasn't even on my radar.
Looking back, I don't have it on my spell sheet. We could have done at any point. Like that's great. That's kind of fun to think about. I actually saw like creative applications of that spell specifically. Being able to like talk to your party across the continent. And of course, you're doing it right as you're about to sleep, so you can feel free to just spam that shit and talk to your party wherever they are and be like cross-continental communicator.
Hey, what are you
wow,
guys
that would have
doing
been
over?
Useful, and all of the times I was pissed at you.
Yeah.
So true.
I've learned
Hey.
a lot about the game.
That's fair. Same.
There's no shot that like randomly two sorcerers not named Armera level up or anything, right? That would be crazy.
Not this time.
Didn't
Okay.
we just defeat God?
I
That's-
gotcha.
That's kind of crazy
Gotcha.
because one time like 6 dudes just walked up a hill and leveled up twice, and I don't know, I kind of killed God. That's pretty crazy though.
We didn't kill him. We broke his concentration.
we
I mean,
staggered him.
I could level everyone up,
Yes.
but I'm not gonna.
You could.
That's-
Oh,
That would be
jeez.
I
crazy.
think this is a monumental level up achievement.
This
I
think,
don't.
Foster,
No,
think
because
does
about-
it matter with
you didn't like kill God.
Yeah,
I'd
we
like
did.
to use the wish spell to put
made
the
him
entire party at level 20.
Go ow, and then he stopped thinking for a second.
I'd
I
like to
did
use the wish
71
spell.
damage in one attack action. Thank you.
I kind of
Well, that's
fucking
great.
whiffed.
I whipped my everything else I did.
I whiffed your whiff.
Okay, as Janera, who has seen everything from the place we were training, right? Janera would say that this is a monumental team building achievement because not only have we discovered our potential when we go all out, if we ever have to, the DM, the overall omnipotent being that is you, Foster, now know what you need to put against us in the upcoming fights that we do have when it's possible for us to deal over 300 damage in one turn if we all go crazy. So
This is true.
it serves us the benefit of knowing how powerful we can be and also how much more we need to grow. And also you get the benefit of knowing how you can start to play against us. I think that's worth a level up out of the overall gain knowledge that us as both players in a party and you and the DM have discovered. And if you would allow it, I would like to roll persuasion as Janera.
Roll persuasion DC 20.
Help action?
Nat
Come
20
on,
or
I
with-
set that
with-
up.
DC 20. Just DC 20.
Help action?
Oh
He's got
no.
a 14, and we don't need to help.
Oh. Oh.
He did need the help action.
He did. Roll again.
That's why the I know.
Roll again!
Yeah, he has a plus 17. If I give you help action, it's a guaranteed level up. That's why I made it.
Hey,
I mean,
Foster.
you never know until the dice is rolled. I mean, I did pass it this time.
Crazy
but-
how you didn't pass it the first time, though, huh?
Hey, Foster,
Yeah, huh?
can we add microtransactions to this game? I'll walk $50 over to your room right now for a level up.
Fucking deal.
Only Azrael.
Hold on.
Would it,
Wow,
would
this
it-
is
If only
Are you
Azrael.
serious?
we're breaking
This
the fourth wall. To
Fucking
benefit
sellout indie company
Good
That's,
God.
hold on, that's 25. One second.
trash.
what is that in?
Wow, is this
in
actually
D&D
happening?
Gold?
don't
I got
know.
20,000
You gotta
gold
come
right
on
now.
screen. We gotta see it.
I got
What is that
20,000
in-
gold right now.
How much gold does Zach have to lose in D&D Gold? That's the real question.
Oh my God, I would give all of
You
my
have
D&D gold to level up.
Literally like infinite wealth right now.
Well,
Right, we're
but-
the richest people that exist.
The group has infinite. Azrael has finite.
No, I
argue.
don't. I am the only one that can quite literally create currency.
I
That's true.
can.
Somebody
I
needs to pitch this
create
guy for a
currency by
counterfeit
killing
scheme.
people who have bounties. Generated money. Huzzah.
Currency.
We determined. No, I don't want that. That's a rabbit hole I don't want to go down. Never mind.
Well, a lot of people died. You know, so that's fun.
Nobody
Right.
important.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
fucked.
exactly.
That's
Or-
fucked.
I believe those characters were dear to Callum's heart. He is broken.
There was
was nice to you. Brought you cookies and shit.
Yeah.
yeah, nice, yeah. I sincerely thought there was 2 or 3 seconds where the moms were dead.
Yeah, me
Same-
too.
same.
I was worried for Riley.
What?
Not you. Fuck
Oh,
you.
Not you.
You're not that close to your mom, and she's the only character Thum has left.
I mean, technically same.
Ah, yeah, but you didn't care.
Look,
We
I was
buried,
pleasantly surprised.
we buried my mom after a year and a half.